Hello, my friends. Okay, you've been diagnosed with PTSD. And I want you to first understand that life is now going to be different. There are activities that you're going to have to purposefully do on a daily basis to keep your mind functioning, to create new neurons in your brain, to create new routines, things that you didn't know that you would want to do before, you're going to have to do now to create that life that you truly want. Now, on this episode, I found, and I want to share with you 4 ways that helped me overcome my PTSD. And I continue to use 3 of them today. And the first one I used in the beginning, but I don't use as much anymore, but I still have the opportunity if I need it. So, you are responsible for your life. Do you understand that? I want to ask you that question again. Do you understand that you are responsible for your life? If you're going to move forward, if you're going to go past this PTSD, this diagnosis that you have to be willing to take responsibility and say, okay, I'm going to move my life forward. It doesn't need to control your life anymore. In the beginning, things will seem really hard and be very difficult. But over time, you're going to create huge momentum to restart your life in that different direction. It's almost like going 100 miles an hour, and then you're going to have to take an abrupt 90-degree turn. You might hit a wall. You might go off course. But you will be able to turn. Maybe you slow down and regroup and get your phase. But either way, you need to take control of the wheel and you need to take back control of your life. So today, the first thing that you need to do is you need to seek professional help. There has been a transformation in your mindset. Your neurons have now created a new neural path in your brain that needs attention. And when you can do this, the faster you can do this, the faster you will quicken your recovery. Once you realize, you're like, look, I've been through trauma, I have hypervigilance, I'm having nightmares, all these different triggers that I've spoken about in the past, on the past episodes. Yeah, when you begin to realize that, seeking professional help will quicken these. There are many different ones out there, and I've talked about them before, but you'll be able to find the one that works for you. That's the biggest key to this. Some things might work for me, some things might work for other people, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about you. We're talking about the things that you need to change in your life and the help that you need to seek. So find something, my friends. Find something. Go do therapy. And maybe that doesn't work for you. So go do a different type of therapy. There's all sorts of therapies out there that will help you grow into this new life that you are now living with. But don't, my friends, don't let the trauma stop you from seeking help. Don't let people around you stop you from seeking help. This has to be your journey. And when you can realize that, that's when your life's going to change. But remember this, my friends. Use it as a crutch until you can learn to walk on your own. And don't use the following practices without this, right? Because you want to use all these practices. You want to use all of these different ideas because they will help you to expedite your growth. They'll help you to get to that next level that you're trying to get. So now that you've sought professional help or you're in the process, another thing you can do is to practice relaxation techniques. Like I said, I do 3 out of 4 of these. The first one, seek professional help, I don't do as much anymore because I'm past that stage. Now I'm able to use the rest of these 3 to create my life, to create the different onuses and the neurons in my brain in a different manner. Practicing relaxation techniques can provide many benefits. PTSD is often associated with high levels of anxiety and stress. And when you learn to relax, this can reduce these. The symptoms will begin to be less and less, and you'll begin to promote a sense of calm and well-being. When you reduce your stress, do you feel like your life's going to be better? So I have four that I've used before that really helped, that I really concentrated on when it comes to reducing my stress. First one is to improve my sleep. Why is that so important? Because when I have found that when you are tired, it's hard to fight through the triggers. It's hard to fight because it's a mental battle that you're having. And when you can overcome your tiredness, you will then begin to create that strength within you to push through. But if you're exhausted all the time, it's hard to get there. Now, when I talk about using therapy, medication in the beginning, that includes something to help you sleep. If you're someone that has nightmares, get some medication that's going to help you sleep. Because then when you have a trigger or hypervigilance or something during the day, you're going to have the energy and strength to get through that. Now, relaxation techniques can also enhance your mood. If you're not tired and you're relaxed and not stressed, are you going to be happier? Absolutely. And that's what we're going for. Happy and joy again. Because once you've been through that trauma, once you've been through that experience, it's hard to find the joy in this world. I've been there. I know what it feels like, my friends. Because you don't want to be happy. There's guilt there. There's guilt about being happy when you've gone through an experience. Why do I get to be happy when that person isn't? And I get that. I fully get that, my friends. So when you practice relaxation techniques, these will help you to begin to set that stress level lower, create your life better. Promote mindfulness is the third one, right? Many relaxation techniques such as like meditation and yoga, these create mindfulness inside your life because they bring an awareness back into who you are, because you can feel present in each moment. When I do my daily meditation, I focus on my breathing. I'm not stressed about what could happen in the future or what did happen in the past. I'm really in that moment. And that's what mindfulness is. It's just being right in the moment that you're in. So when you can practice that, get in the habit of that, start with 1 minute, then go to 5, 10, 15, half an hour when you get there. And if you can practice mindfulness for a half an hour a day, some people do hours. Buddhas do like hours. You'll be able to create that de-stressing in your life, which will cause, more relaxation. And that's what we're going for. And then finally, number 4 is to reduce physical symptoms. Headaches, muscle tension, digestive issues. It's been said that when there's a breakup or something happens, what do? They eat a tub of ice cream, right? That's not focusing on the physical symptoms, because you're going to feel like crap after you do that. And that's where you have to be on purpose. Relaxation techniques can help reduce physical symptoms by promoting that relaxation and releasing tension. One relaxation technique that I've used before is tensing and untensing of the muscles, right? You work your way up from your toes all the way up to your head. You tense them and then relax them. Tense them, relax them, right? Look it up and you'll find if it works for you, it's something that you can use to really relax yourself. And then finally, you want to promote a strong support system, right? These things are going to help you, my friend, overcome your PTSD. When you have a strong support system, when you have that system that you can turn to, those friends or that family or even a coach or a counselor, a therapist, anything, When you have those people that you can say, look, I need to call you, and they're available 24 hours a day, that is when you can begin to rebuild your life and move forward. And when you do that, and when you get to a place where I'm at, where it's like, look, I've made it through my trauma. I practice these on a daily basis. I've rebuilt my life to where I can help others. That, my friend, is where I want to get you guys all to be. Because like I've said, if we can have more people that have overcome PTSD than people that are suffering with it, we will eliminate the PTSD pandemic. And that is my legacy. That's what I'm going for. And that's what I hope you're going for too. Who wants others to feel the way that you've felt? So make it a goal to get through what you've gotten through so that you can also begin to help those that are suffering. But when you have a support system, people that are going to be there, this, again, helps that process along. It provides emotional support. And we all need that right now. We all need that emotional support because that's what we're going through. We're going through that emotional struggle. If you can connect with other people through your support system, maybe share your experiences. You find out that you aren't alone in this mess. There are other people that have been through what you've been through. But it's the first time you've been through it, which is why it's so hard. And then you have people that don't make it, and then you have people that are fully successful. So when you find those people that are fully successful and have made it through a traumatic experience and said, look, I'm not letting this overpower my life. I'm going to be in control and I'm going to create that life that I want. That's when you take your life to another level. But you have to find the right experiences. If you find the people that are like, yeah, I got, diagnosed with PTSD and that was it. My life ended. I couldn't move forward from it. Those are the experiences you don't want to look for. Having that support system will also reduce feelings of isolation. I know that in the beginning, when I was going through it, I didn't want to be around people. I was like, leave me alone. I don't want to entertain or be entertained right now. But having that support system say, hey, let's go out for a cup of coffee. Let's just get you out of the house. These things will begin to promote a sense of community and move forward with your life. And that's what we're going for. A support system will offer practical support, right? A support system can also provide that practical support, helping you with daily tasks, transportation, childcare. And that's what we're all looking for right now. I remember when we first lost our son, people were bringing us meals. And you see that a lot within organizations that have a death or a loss in a family. You really feel that you feel the support there. Because it's very difficult in the beginning to manage your daily activities. So if you have that support, you have those people, that's when you can begin to transform your life. And having that support will also promote accountability. Accountability to say, look, I know you trust me. I think it's time that we go for a walk. You've been in the house for 3-4 days now. It's time to get that vitamin D from the sun. It's time to go for a walk. So please trust me. And they can encourage you to seek treatment, attend therapy sessions, and engage in these self-care practices. Having that support system is crucial. And then finally, you want to have physical care. You want to be hygienic, take a shower, do things, right? Taking care of your physical health is essential for individuals who are struggling. Because PTSD can be a physical symptoms, like I said, with headaches, digestive, mental tension. And then when you begin to work out, begin to do things physically actively, that's when you can begin to redevelop and increase your physical health conditions, because that's what we're going for. We want to have a healthy life. And if we've allowed the PTSD to take over our life, in our health wise, in our fitness wise, it's going to really reduce our life. Engaging in regular exercise, getting enough sleep, eating healthy diet can really help those symptoms. When you can improve your overall health and become that person that you see and say, look, I know I was diagnosed with PTSD, but I want to move forward with my life. I want to be that person that helps others get through this. It helps reduce stress, right? When I'm working out at the gym, I'm not thinking about what's happening in my life. I'm thinking about that next set that I have to push myself through. And it also builds like endorphins. It builds dopamine in your system that's going to push you. It helps with building new neurons in your mind. It enhances your self-esteem. I know that when we've been through something painful, we don't think that we're good enough for anything. We don't think that we're good enough to move forward with our lives. And when you feel good, when you look good, you feel good, you act good, you build that self-esteem. And working out also improves sleep. So when you, in the beginning, you don't feel like working out, you get on that medication, and then over time you're working out, you're building that. This will improve the sleep, and you'll be able to start reducing yourself on that medication. And that is our overall goal. Our overall goal is to get out of that medication, to get out of that crutch, and begin to live forward with our lives. So I hope these few points helped you out. I hope they give you some more insight to say, yeah, okay, I need to take control of my life. I'm going to begin to do this step. And, you know, if you're on podcast, I appreciate you all. I love you. I don't know if there's a place to comment, but if you're on YouTube, comment below and write, look, I'm going to be working on this step for the next 21 days. I'm going to rebuild my life and become a better person in this way. And I'll be that support system if you need. I know that you can overcome this life. I know that you can have an absolutely amazing life despite what happened to your yesterdays. It's time, my friends, to take responsibility, to know and believe that you can heal and become that person that you were chosen to become. And remember, I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.